Are you ready to grab your audience's attention in just 3 seconds? In this episode, I'll reveal why crafting a powerful hook is the first step in creating social media posts that stop the scroll and inspire action. Struggling with posts that go unnoticed? You're not alone. But there's good news. A well-crafted hook can turn things around by boosting engagement and sparking curiosity. As a social media strategist, I've seen the difference a great hook makes. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to create hooks that captivate your audience and set your posts up for success. Plus, stick around until the end for a super shortcut to make crafting hooks even easier. It's showtime. Let's get started. Creating consistent, engaging social media content shouldn't feel like rocket science. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs go from I don't know what to post to I've got this, using simple, easy to implement steps that make a big difference. I'm Maggie Carey, and welcome to the Painless Posting Podcast. Let's start with the basics. What is a hook and why is it important? A hook is the first few words or sentences in your social media post. You have just 3 seconds to grab someone's attention. That's right, I said 3 seconds. It's the line that makes someone stop scrolling and say, "Oh, I need to know more. I need to read that next line." Think of it like the headline of a newspaper. It pulls you in or gets ignored. Without a strong hook, even the most beautiful graphic or thoughtful post can get lost in a sea of social media content. So, if your goal is to stand out, you've got to nail your hooks. So why do hooks work so well? They tap into basic human psychology. Let's talk about the psychology behind a great hook. I read an article by Dan Bischoff on the psychology of hooks, and it outlined some key factors I'd like to share with you. Let's start with the first one, emotion. The psychology of an emotional hook is about evoking curiosity, excitement, or even a bit of fear. Emotion is what makes people feel connected to your message, whether it's excitement about solving a problem or the fear of missing out on critical information. Tapping into your audience's feeling can turn a casual scroller into an engaged follower. Number 2, surprise. The psychology of a surprise hook is about people who love learning something unexpected. Surprise keeps your audience on their toes, whether it's an uncommon fact, a bold statement, or a twist they didn't see coming. It's the secret sauce that stops them from scrolling and makes them pay attention to what you're offering. The third, relevance. The psychology of a relevance hook is about directly speaking to your ideal audience and their pain points. Relevance is the key to trust. When your hook addresses the specific struggle or desire of your audience, it signals, "I understand you." It's what makes them feel seen and heard, positioning you as the expert they've been looking for. The fourth, curiosity. The psychology of a curiosity hook is about, does it make them think? What happens next? Or what does that mean? Curiosity is like a magnet. It pulls your audience in because they need to know more. By sparking a question or hinting at an answer, you can guide them deeper into your content and keep them engaged until the end. When you're crafting a hook, think about how to spark a feeling or answer a question your audience didn't even know they had. Now, let me give you some examples of engaging hooks and the psychological strategy that you can tweak to fit into your brand. First, the unpopular opinion hook. Let's take real estate, for example. An unpopular opinion could be, selling a home isn't about location. It's about staging. Let me explain. That's using the surprise hook. The surprise hook is where you challenge a common belief and grab their attention. The second hook example is I wasn't going to share this, but let's take a fitness instructor. I wasn't going to share this, but I skipped my workouts for a month, and here's what happened to my progress. Now that's an emotion hook. This creates intrigue and also shows a little bit of vulnerability. The third hook example is X steps to. For example, a health and wellness person could say 5 steps to reducing stress in your daily routine and actually sticking to it. Now that's a relevance hook. It offers a clear, actionable advice tailored to your audience's need. A fourth example, what I wish I had done differently. Here's an example for an e-commerce company. What I wish I had done differently during my first product launch and how you can avoid making my mistake. Now that's a curiosity hook. It builds interest by hinting at valuable lessons learned. A fifth example, something I learned about ... recently. So let's take a caterer, for example. Something I learned about event planning recently, a small menu of standout dishes is better than too many options. Now that's a surprise hook, right? It reveals a lesson and it goes against some common assumptions. A sixth example, having trouble with. This post should solve a problem. Let's take finance, for example. Having trouble managing your expenses? This post should solve your problem with a simple budgeting formula. Now, this is an emotional hook. This appeals to pain points and promises relief. A seventh example, which one are you, A or B? Let's take the educational field for our example. Which one are you, A, a last-minute crammer, or B, an early planner who finishes assignments a week ahead? Now that is your curiosity hook. That encourages self-reflection and engagement. An eighth example is the craziest thing just happened and you'll never believe it. I love this one. Let's take retail in our example here. The craziest thing just happened. A customer turned into a massive upsell with this one conversation. Now that's a surprise hook if I ever heard one. That sparks curiosity, and it also includes some storytelling elements. A ninth example, a hack you never knew. Now let's take parenting as our industry. Here's a hack you never knew. Getting your kids to clean up is easier when you make it into a game. Now that is a surprise hook that offers an unexpected solution to a common problem. And last, our 10th hook example. Have a fun fact. Let's take the travel industry, for example. Fun fact. The shortest flight in the world is just 57 seconds long. Can you guess where? That, of course, is curiosity. It engages by presenting an unusual and interesting fact. Now, those 10 examples will give you the key, which is keeping the hooks short and snappy and tailored to your audience. Now, here's the super shortcut that I promised you at the beginning of this episode. Now, if you're feeling stuck on how to come up with amazing hooks, even with the 10 examples that I gave you, don't worry. I've got you covered with this AI shortcut. Now, AI tools like ChatGPT can save you tons of time by generating hook ideas tailored to your business. Now, they're a starting point, not the finish line, so remember that. Here's an AI prompt to get you started. Imagine you're a social media marketing expert. Generate 5 scroll-stopping social media hooks for insert your business type, targeting, insert your specific client base, and each hook should 1. Be short and attention-grabbing, 2. Evoke curiosity or emotion, 3. Reflect my brand's tone of voice, which you should specify, such as professional, fun, relatable, 4. Include elements specific to your industry and niche. So you fill in that blank. For example, let's take a wellness coach targeting busy moms. You could try, imagine you're a social media marketing expert. Generate 5 engaging hooks for a wellness coach targeting busy moms. Each hook should address challenges like lack of energy, self-care struggles, or work-life balance, and be inspiring and motivational. By using this tailored prompt, you'll get a list of hooks that are ready to tweak and post, saving you time and ensuring your captions start strong. Try it out and see how AI can make writing hooks a breeze. Hooks are the first step in the help process, which is my formula on how to create stellar social media posts, and they're essential for grabbing attention. Here's something to help you take it even further. The Secrets to Stellar Social Media Guidebook. It's packed with insights and strategies that build on what we've discussed, giving you a detailed breakdown of the help process and bonus tips for crafting posts that truly stand out. It's designed to save you time and help you feel more confident in your social media strategy. Go to thehelpprocess.com and grab your complimentary copy of the Secrets to Stellar Social Media Guidebook. It's your key to simplifying social media and creating posts that drive results. Again, that's thehelpprocess.com. Download it now and start creating stellar social media posts today.